on to NDTV Profit Exclusive. We have a Bharti Airtel that may see a stake sale. Somit joins us to tell us more. Somit, what are you gathering from your sources? The stock actually ended yesterday with, I think, gains of 2.5% or cuts of 2.5%, I beg your pardon. What are you picking up?
Well, as we had indicated in the dealer check also yesterday, that there was a potential chance of a promoter block coming in, and that's what we understand, that it's Indian Continent Investment, which is the investment arm of Sunil Bharti Mittal, that will be selling around 0.8% stake. That is close to 4.82 crore shares via a block deal today in trade. Now, the floor price for this block deal has been set at close to 1,659 rupees per share, which indicates a discount of just 1% compared to the current market price. The deal size is valued at close to 7,800 crore rupees, and the deal will most likely happen in the block window, given the discount size is around just 1%. Now, Jefferies is the sole banker for this deal, and to remember, Indian Continent Investment is Sunil Mittal owned promoter entity of Bharti Airtel. Now, earlier a promoter stake sale in Bharti Airtel was seen back in March 2024, but back then it was Singtel which had sold close to 0.8% stake to GQG, and this time it's Indian Continent Investment. Now, post this stake sale, the total promoter holding will come down to around 52.3%. Indian Continent Investment, which is the investment arm of Sunil Mittal, will continue to own close to 2.5% stake. Singtel directly will own close to 9.5% stake, and Sunil Mittal and Singtel combinedly via Bharti Telecom will own the remaining 40.3% stake in Bharti Airtel.
Okay, Somit, thank you so much for getting us all those details with respect to Bharti Airtel. But the other one on our radar is Vedanta. Now, Vedanta's creditors will meet today to give their final verdict on the plan to split the Indian mining conglomerate into at least 5 different businesses. Now, Puneet is joining us to give us more details on how this could potentially pan out. Puneet, good morning.
Hi Agam, good morning. So definitely it's a big day for all Vedanta shareholders, as you rightly said. Creditors to meet today to vote for the demerger plan going forward. Now, both the secured as well as the unsecured creditors and lenders will vote on it. So the plan will need a majority of about 3/4 of the approval to go through as well. The demerger, which is of course was approved back in September of 2023, plans to demerge the big entity of Vedanta into 5 other listed entities, including the one that is already listed, which is Vedanta Limited. Now, for every 1 share that you hold currently in Vedanta, you will get a subsequent another 1 share in each of the other new listed entities as well. So eventually you will have holdings across the 5 entities once all the entities are listed. Apart from that, they've already received the no objection certificate from the BSE as well as the NSE. And earlier the plan was to demerge into 6 separate entities, but now that has been changed to 5 new listed entities. So effectively there will be 5 listed entities, including the one that's already listed. Now we look at 3 key aspects of this particular demerger plan. The first one's, of course, which will be the resultant entities involved. So Vedanta Limited will continue to house the Hindustan Zinc business, as well as the copper business of the company, and the aluminum business, which is the second listed entity, will have Balco Smelters, which is one of the key businesses in terms of the aluminum business for the company. The third one's, of course, the cane oil and gas business will move into the oil and gas entity as well. And the fourth one will be the iron ore mines, which goes into that subsequent business. And finally, the power business. So these are the 5 entities essentially that will get listed. It's essentially that the top 2 listed entities by market value will effectively be Vedanta Aluminum, where we'll have the Balco plant as mentioned, and the second one will be Vedanta Limited, which is the current listed entity as well, while the others will follow through suit according to MK Research. Now, finally, what could be some of the potential benefits for investors currently? So investors will of course get exposure to 5 pure play companies going forward, and this could actually trigger a re-rating in some of the businesses such as aluminum, which is a very high margin business as well. Apart from that, they can currently be playing this via the holding entity right now, and they will also get a large an exposure to 3 demergers business at absolutely no cost. So it's effectively a very big update in terms of Vedanta shareholders. Watch out for this update, and because 75% majority is something to watch out for, it'll be key to going forward as well.